It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Moda Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. The Blazers secure the opening tip, and we're underway in Portland. Fires the three. That's the start they were looking for, just as the fans were getting seated.
And I love that aggression. Stylistically, you have to come out and dictate the tempo of the ball game. Don't ease your way into it. Keep your foot on the gas.
Lillard, they're 2 for 2 to start the game from beyond the arc, and it's a 6-0 lead.
And when I see the ball being zipped around the perimeter like that and everybody sharing the sugar, it lets me know that this team is engaged and they're focused.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
The assist from number 21.
To McCollum. Beyond the arc for three. His first effort off the mark. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
For three, that his third three in this first quarter alone.
And the defense has to push up on the offensive player. Don't let him have clear vision of the basket.
Leonard to Paul George. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Paul George to Beverly. Trying to cash in. Patrick Beverly. Missed his first. That one goes.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
It's LA Clippers ball. Blazers come away with it. Going to launch beyond the arc. Another one, Jay. 5 threes in this first quarter.
And if my memory serves me correctly, I think the record for threes made in the game is 13. At this pace, he'll probably shatter that.
And that's Steph's record. Knocked loose. High risk, high reward. It stays in their possession. Lillard. He drills the three.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now Doc wants a timeout. His guys have flat out sleepwalked. It's been a brutal first quarter.
The next step in the process for a great team or a great coach, going into the second quarter, this game is now 0-0. If I were the coaching staff, I would mark this game down at 0-0 and keep track of where we stood at the end of the second quarter. Because in order to be a great team, you need to continue to build in that lead and play with the same hunger as if you were down or if the game was even.
Hassan Whiteside with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To McCollum. Has a look. McCollum with the shot. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
George. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one goes down. And he makes them both.
I get it right back to you. I got ball. That's me.
Lillard. And he finally misses one after making his first 6.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Has a chance to the outside. Lillard. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Oh, you can't do that.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Whiteside to McCollum. Fires the 3. The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
George against the Lehigh product. Paul George, 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Finally something goes their way. I don't think I need to tell you, but this has been a disaster of the first quarter. They just need somebody to get hot, and then they need to come together as a team and get a few stops.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Pulled down by Whiteside. McCollum. Textbook defense. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter with the Blazers in a comfortable spot. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Williams into the front court. His guys down big. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything. That's why shots aren't dropping.
Damian Lillard able to recover with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lillard, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Williams across the timeline. Down a bundle. He gets it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lillard. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Slams it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Lillard knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Nice pass to get things going.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Lillard trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Lets it fly from long range. Clippers have the basketball. Williams. Blazers have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Nurkic rocking the rim.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Knocked loose. Blazers come away with it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
From long range. Goes to the right side. Jumper's good. Lillard Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. To Harkless. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Williams into the front court. Looking to make something happen. They'll get it down low to Harrell. To Williams. Can't miss those. Lillard. It's good for three.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Harkless. From the outside, no good. Yusuf Nurkic tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
C.J. McCollum, great defense, forcing the miss. Lillard, not going down here. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Oh, yeah, blow by.
Williams. Here's a chance from long range. Whiteside clears the board. To McCollum. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. A tough make there for C.J. McCollum. Can't fault the defender on that one.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Got it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Lillard. Man, that was a tough shot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jay.
The Trailblazers dominated this matchup from the opening tip. The emphasis was on the three ball to open this game. Actually, that's how they score most of their points. It'll be interesting to see how they adjust if their success from long range doesn't continue in the second half. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Portland Trailblazers. The Clippers have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Defense.
The Portland Trailblazers are exhibiting some great defense. They're refusing to let shooters get comfortable and showing great anticipation in the passing lanes.
Player of the half.
Damian Lillard has been making the competition look silly on the defensive end.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
It's L.A. Clippers ball. Knocked loose. Blazers have it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Bazemore, that's not necessarily a shot, but he knocks it down from 3.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
To number 27, Yusuf Nurkic. That's his 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 1.
LA with 4 to shoot. Leonard. Not that time. He misses. 4-3. Now that's a contest. To Williams. Whoa, Williams. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Make that, baby. Make that.
Beverly to George. Yusuf Nurkic sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Beverly into the front court. He'll run the offense. Lillard, that's the record. His 14th three-pointer in the game.
We have a national weather warning, excessive heat on the court.
George, guarded by Nurkic. Hassan Whiteside rejects it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
All lined up and ready for the jump. Trailblazers take over. Lillard can't connect. Surveys the floor. Knocked loose. Blazers come away with it. Lillard, another one goes down. Did you ever think we'd see a night like this?
Easy answer, no.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Yusuf Nurkic sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Well defended. Knocked loose. Blazers have it. McCollum can't go down. Smothering defense. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Patrick Beverly at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Lillard. He engulfed him that time.
That shot, my fault.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Shot by George misses. Patrick Beverly. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Yusuf Nurkic pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
C.J. McCollum. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
That is great vision to set it up. Williams' shot won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Lillard. That's how you defend. To Leonard. And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Trailblazers are in the penalty.
George, defended by Yusuf Nurkic.
Clippers, number 5,
Beverly to Williams. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go. McCollum with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
To Leonard. And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
number 24. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. 17-footer at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The 4th quarter coming up with the Blazers in a comfortable... It's the Blazers with the basketball as we start the 4th quarter, and they have done no wrong to this point. They have this game well in control.
They took control early, and they never let up. The scary thing about this team, if they keep their foot on the gas and then throttle it down, they can win this game by 50.
Clippers have the basketball. Ah, the monster stuff.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Lillard. Not getting the bounce. Nurkic to Lillard. Fires the 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
McCollum off the mark. No good. The follow won't go either. To Beverly. Nice pass to set things up and finishes strong.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
George missed it. McCollum to Ken Bazemore. Count it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. To McCollum. Beyond the arc for 3. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
George up against the Weber State product. Oh, a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his 5th personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Short jumper off the mark. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his 2nd personal foul. Team foul number 2.
For 3. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Lillard.
Don't let him split. Don't let him split.
Nurkic.
Hands up. We got him. We got him.
Lillard, tough shot. He hits.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Leonard to Paul George. Blazers come away with it. To McCollum. Going to launch beyond the arc. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Get over.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Nurkic. To George. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. To Leonard. Fires the three. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for three.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
To McCollum. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense. Beverly. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Lillard. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Lillard. Smothering D. It's LA Clippers ball. Kawhi Leonard. Can't connect. To Lillard. Probing the defense. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Lillard to McCollum. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Knocked loose. Blazers have it. That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Trailblazers who get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew,
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.